12-Bit Studios presents Lord Fader's Perspective.
All right, welcome back to Lord Fader's Perspective. I know by now everybody's heard the sad news of Charlie Kirk being assassinated, and I just had to give my thoughts and my perspective on this one. I've been sitting back listening and looking at all the coverage, man, that's gone down about this. And, a lot of people, they're sad about what happened. And then a lot of people, man, I'm seeing a lot of people out here saying things like, well, I don't condone anybody getting shot, but this guy, was abdicating for gun rights and all of this other stuff. And it's ironic that he got gunned down, and that's an unfortunate thing. But nothing that anyone says should be any cause for anyone else to gun them down. And I'm especially disappointed in my brothers and my sisters, because I listen to a lot of Charlie Kirk, man. I listen to a lot of everybody. Andrew Wilson. I look at a lot of people online that are into the debates and things like that. And it's just sad that people are getting killed for what they say. And I don't know about you, but I'm very weary of people being killed just for what they say. The man never did anything. And a lot of people be like, well, I don't agree with everything he said. I agree with most of what he said. From what I'm listening to, he abdicated for the unborn. He was a Christian. I'm a Christian. He advocated for gun rights, and he advocated for gun rights because if the citizens are not armed, then the government will run roughshod over you. It's just a matter of time. That's the only thing that's kept us as free as we think we are right now, is that we have the ability to arm ourselves. And we need to use weapons responsibly. I myself do not own a weapon. I don't own a weapon because I don't want to have to take another person's life. I don't value my life over anyone else's, even if that person is trying to do me harm or whatnot, because I'm not so grounded in this physical plane that things and, the way somebody treats me is worthy of me taking their life. That's just not up to me. That's up to Yeshua. That's up to the Most High. I give it to them. So I just can't understand why people would take things into their own hands like that. And, this is the scum bucket right here that gunned this man down, and I'm thinking that he's very proud of himself for having done something that's going to have him in the history books, but it's also going to have him in a jail cell with his booty up and his face down. That's what's going to happen to this kid, and I'm all for it. Just a sad situation to see this man go. And for all my brothers and sisters out there, I've heard the word Nazi being thrown around. You guys don't know any more about Nazis than you do Godzilla. You don't know you're the most pampered group of people in the world, American black people. You don't do anything unless you're made to do it. You don't build anything. You don't value anything. I mean, look at our families. Look at how we don't have any financial stake in anything. As soon as we get money, go out into another community. And all we want to do is exactly what we want to do. The most vile, the most animalistic, the most base things is what we want to do. And it seems like we get angry when somebody calls us out on it. Well, get angry, because I really don't care. Going out and celebrating a man dying for his convictions, dying for speaking the truth. I haven't heard anything come out of Charlie Kirk's mouth that I would consider to be the rhetoric of a Nazi. And I listen to a lot of Charlie Kirk. I listen to a lot of all these guys. I enjoy debates and I enjoy, talk as much as I do music. And it's a sad commentary on our society that, man, you can't even have your own opinion and it be unpopular and go out and say these things without fearing getting shot. That doesn't say anything about our Second Amendment rights. That doesn't say anything about the weapons that people have. It's totally up to people. No gun ever killed anyone on its own. The trigger always has to be pulled by a human. So I don't understand this gun thing to where you want to get rid of guns, because if you get rid of guns for normal citizens, criminals, guess what? They don't buy guns legally, but they still have them. So, that's just one aspect of what's going down. I've observed this guy go to campuses and speak to young people. He was a young man himself, only 31 years old. I'm 55 years old, and it's a wonder that I've made it as far as I have, as big as my mouth is. I'm not worried about any of y'all shooting me, because I ain't really worried about hanging around here with the rest of you pigs. Really, if you really want my opinion on it. And even if you don't, I just gave it to you. So run around, celebrate a man's death, and understand that your time is coming. We don't wrestle against flesh and blood. We wrestle against powers and principalities in high places. And I don't think a lot of people understand that you're in the matrix, in the sense that this physical world that we're in is the simulation. It is in the mind of God. That's what it is. This is a test. This is only a test. And it depends on what you say no to and what you say yes to while you down here. And a lot of y'all really hope that there's no afterlife. You really hope that there's no God. I'm here to tell you you're wrong about that. The spiritual world is eternal. The physical world will only be eternal if Yeshua wish it to be that way. So you people got to understand, man, you got to exercise your free will in a way where it's not detrimental to yourself and it's not detrimental to others. And right now, we're in a climate to where people think that their feelings come above everything. And then you're too immature to deal with feelings. And it's all because of the erosion of the American family, which this guy was abdicating. I saw plenty of black people get up and stand up and talk to him. And the first thing he would say is, the biggest problem in the black community is that there's no fathers. And I totally agree with him. They want to talk about white privilege and all of this. Concentrate on your black privilege. You have a word you can say that they can't say. Guess what? That's your reparations. Enjoy it. Because that's what you asked for, and that's what you got. Me, I think reparations ought to be, descendants of slaves should be exempt from taxes. Descendants of slaves should be given free education, but only in the STEM fields: science, technology, mathematics, engineering. Only in the STEM fields. That way, if you want a free education, you can have one, but you got to earn it, and then you got to bring it back to the community and do something for your community. Everybody want to be a rapper. Everybody want to be a superstar, movie star. Everybody want to be some type of athlete. We have too many people concentrating on that. Where are our doctors? Where are our lawyers? Where are our engineers? Why can't we build our own subdivisions instead of trying to make enough money to move out and live amongst people that you say you hate? We do the most asinine things, and it leads to things like this man's life being taken because you don't like what he said. I mean, he never put his hands on anybody. And you jackals are out there celebrating this man's death. I don't even wish death on you. Matter of fact, I wish a long life on you so that you may live to see the error of your ways. A lot of y'all young. A lot of y'all don't understand the passage of time and what that really means. But you're going to find out because we are barreling toward a totalitarian system right now. The money that we have, you guys don't look around and understand that inflation is so bad and our national debt is so bad that there is no going back. They're going to have to reset it. They're going to have to. And when they reset it, you're going to lose half or even more of the value of the things that you have right now because they're not going to reset it in your favor. But are you concentrating on that? Are you preparing for that? Are you learning how to hunt? Are you learning how to fish? Are you learning how to make your own shelter? Nope. Just out here in the street wilding. Just out here talking about, oh, we're going to go against the National Guard. These soldiers can't do this and these soldiers can't do that. You guys have no idea. They've got microwave weapons they can deploy against you, but they don't have to fire a shot. You'll go from 98.8 or however the human temperature is to 140 degrees like that. It's not a pleasant thing. You guys have no idea what's going on. So I am very sad, man, about this guy. I'm very sad about this guy being harmed the way he was harmed, man. Look at that. I don't know how many of you give a dang about this image right here, our flag. But I'm a veteran. I care about people. And I care about your ability to say what you want to say, even though most of y'all are wrong because y'all selfish as you want to be. I'm going to end it with this right here with a question. What is love? Define it. Don't look it up in a dictionary. Don't Google it. Don't ask Siri. What is love? I'll wait. Nope, that ain't it, guarantee you. Love is sacrifice and loyalty. For the thing you love, you'll sacrifice. The thing you love, you'll be loyal to. So all you promiscuous people out there that's sleeping with all these different people, you don't love anybody but yourself. You're not loyal to anybody but yourself. So you don't have no love. Psychopathy is exploding in the United States right now. We have so many psychopaths that can only fake emotion. They have no empathy. All they do is pretend to feel, but all they really care about is their own desires. And that's going to lead you down the wrong path. So I want everybody to understand right now that we need to fight for this flag. You upset about ICE, then make a legal way to this country. I can't go out and break the law. I can't go out, get drunk, and drive. It's against the law. So is crossing our borders illegally. You're not an undocumented worker. You're an illegal immigrant. That illegal should be leading first. And when you're illegal, you're subject to the law. The laws that we have on our book. You don't like the law, change the law. But don't go around shooting people for their own opinion. Man, that's about all I got to say. I can't even put no more words down because I'm just really disgusted by this. And I'm disgusted, in minorities and the way that they look at things just because somebody, I mean, do you guys understand that you were mistreated simply by the color of your skin? And then you wanted to call those people so evil. You wanted to say those people were so wrong. You wanted to say that those people deserve A, B, C, and D. But when given the chance, you turn around and do the exact same thing. Hypocrites. Lord Fader, man. This is my perspective. I'm out.
Now I am the master.
Have another song I'd like to share with everybody off the project They Always Kill the Prophets. Before I do that, though, I would like to thank everybody who has subscribed to the channel so far. There's not many of you, but I appreciate those that do. So if you have any comments or anything like that for me, feel free to leave them and I'll get back to you. This particular song is called The Pain. I know it's hard to push past the hurt, to get up when you've been knocked down in the dirt. But if it don't kill, it make you better. Never be the follower, be the trendsetter. See, all you can do is your best. Don't worry about the rest, cause they lead you to a mess. Are you challenged by silhouettes and gorilla glue? Early grave full of dummies, will that include you? I don't know everything, but this I do know. Every decision that you make is up to you, though. And every outcome is clearly dictated. Why you mad at the mess when the mess is how you made it? Responsibility is personal and up to you. And you can't blame nobody else for the things you do. So choose wisely, you only get one shot. And in the end, what you gonna get is what you got. I know it's hard in this life to deal with the pain. Everybody in this world is dealing with the same. Lift your head up, cause I know that you can do it. You are the image of God and you can get through it. Control your destiny and do not let the demons in. Show your love and practice some discipline. I know you hurt, but what you gonna do about it? You gotta work, cause ain't nothing you can do without it. We made of clay so we don't cleave unto the iron. Like the hot eater fall unto the lion. Spiritual will manifest in the physical. The enemy will always use psychological manipulation, so you should know going in. Everybody that's smiling that you ain't your friend. So stop putting your whole life on social media. The need to be with other sheep is what they feeding you. Looking for life from someone you would never ever meet. But you can't speak to nobody when you out in the streets. You disconnected, your life is burning down around you. Only thinking about yourself is how them demons found you. I know it's hard in this life to deal with the pain. Everybody in this world is dealing with the same. Lift your head up, cause I know that you can do it. You are the image of God and you can get through it. I know it's hard in this life to deal with the pain. Everybody in this world is dealing with the same. Lift your head up, cause I know that you can do it. You are the image of God and you can get through it. Many people won't listen cause they don't like the topic. I understand cause man always kill the prophet. Maybe your destiny is simply to be in pain. I'm telling you that if you fight then you won't be the same. Sacrifice, the only way that you should give. Loyalty is the only way that you should live. Put them together and you have this thing that we call love. No blessings when you the only one that you thinking of. What you put out in this world will always come back to you. If that was hate, don't be surprised at how the people do you. What is the nature of the frequency that you receive? You only stand low enough so that you won't believe in the power that's given from your date of birth. You are the avatar of God upon this earth. I know that living equal pain most of the time. The war's for your spirit as well as it is your mind. I know it's hard in this life to deal with the pain. Everybody in this world is dealing with the same. Lift your head up cause I know that you can do it. You are the image of God and you can get through it. I know it's hard in this life to deal with the pain. Everybody in this world is dealing with the same. Lift your head up cause I know that you can do it. You are the image of God and you can get through it. I know living is pain. I'm in pain right now. But I had to drag myself up and do this because the victory is made that much sweeter. That's right. This is brought to you by DJ Mac 1.